Good morning, you all. Happy Sunday. It's August 7th. I'm having my second cup of coffee because, coffee makes the world go round. But I wanted to come on here and give a little bit of a weight update, or the lack thereof. It's June 20th was the last time I posted the weight update. And I think I actually went back and deleted all the rest of them. But I did. And I really don't have anything to update you other than I'm up 6 pounds since June 20th and I made tons of memories. So here's to 6 pounds of memories. Okay, I don't want to make a joke out of this. So I'm okay with the 6 pounds. And I know a lot of people probably wouldn't be, but I am. I know those 6 pounds I can take off like this. I know my pants will fit terrific again, like this, with some hard work, dedication, and planning, just like everything else. I've been eating through the pantry in July. We've had a lot of 1,000-degree days with 800% humidity, and I hate that. I hate it. And I'm sorry if you hear the air compressor. My dad's here with Brett. They're working on restoring our friend's car, and this is what happens. I'm just gonna keep plugging away, pretend like you don't hear that. Hopefully you can still hear me. But I made a lot of memories this summer. It was one of my goals this year, was to make memories, not let life slip me by. And the 10 years that I've been with Brett, the 8 years that we've been married, I have pictures of food and pictures of dogs. And that's it. The occasional selfie. The occasional, we actually went out and did something. And this year, this summer, it really didn't happen like that. We've been intentional about using one day on the weekend to work around the house, get it done, get it kicked out, and then one day to relax, have fun, and make intentional memories, and to take pictures, and to document the things that we've done, because it's important to look back on that, and it's important not to forget your memories. So that's what we've been doing. And so I have to put in a side note here. Tomorrow is my 8-year anniversary. We got married 08/08 of 08. And we spent yesterday all day, Brett and I, tooling around Madison, Wisconsin. So we went to the farmer's market, we hit up Trader Joe's, we had lunch at the Great Dane Brewing Company. We came back, and then we had a couple errands that we needed to run, just to run them, nothing pressing, but we just went and did them. Then we ended the night with a coffee date at Starbucks that we haven't done since February or January, so it was really nice, and the weather was super, so we were able to sit outside and just enjoy the weather and talk and laugh and catch up, and it was super relaxing. And I got a crap ton of stops. My Fitbit was dead, but I walked all day. So I know it's a lot more than I would have gotten had I just been, watching CSI Miami on the couch. And I like doing that too, don't get me wrong, but activity points help. So I wanted to tell you where I was at. July 4th was my 2-year anniversary since starting my weight loss journey, my get healthy journey, clean eating journey, whatever you want to call it. And I still feel really good about what I'm doing 95% of the time. I do allow room for error because I am human. We all are human. And it's a lot easier to pick up bad habits than it is to instill good ones. Let's face it. If good habits were easy, man, yeah. So a lot of bad habits have snuck back in a very short amount of time. Habits that have taken me 2 years to reverse came back in less than 30 days. That's crazy. So now I have to work on reversing those bad habits again. And I'm back to tracking my food because I'm not following Weight Watchers at all. I'm not counting points. I still use the Weight Watcher hashtags on Instagram only because that's what I know. I've added a few more, but that's what I know. And it is what it is. It is an actual sisterhood. Everybody there is so encouraging and so motivational and so inspirational, and they lift you up. And if you're having a bad day, these people will turn your day around. People that you have no idea who they are. People you've never met. I cannot say enough about that community. They're just a wonderful group of people. They truly are. And I don't know how far I would have gotten in this journey without them. I'll be honest with you. I digress again. It happens, you know, because I just like to talk. But, okay, so let's talk about, I'm going to tell you, okay, so on Facebook, I had taken a Facebook hiatus for a while. I saw some videos on there, some photos that I'm not too pleased about that people have shared. You know, these are like viral videos people have shared. I wasn't too crazy about it. I saw some things that I couldn't unsee, that I couldn't unhear, and it took me 2 days to sleep because I had this, okay, I'll tell you what it is. Some guy threw this little dog off of the roof and somebody videotaped it, then they were laughing at it. The dog's crying and yelping at the end of it was just horrific. I can't even. Just horrific. I cried for 2 days. It broke my heart. And the sad thing about this is, you know, I know that this video could have been dubbed or, you know, make-believe or whatever it is, but the fact that somebody out there is even thinking this, people have issues. And there's this girl at work who's always said, I mean, I've been at my job for 17 years, and there's this girl who always said from day one, she's not a girl, she's a woman, the world is going to hell in a shit basket. And that statement could not be any further from the truth. In record speed, might I add. But in any case, that's why I took my Facebook break. So I stayed off of Facebook for a while, but Brett uses my Facebook, so you probably saw things posting, know that it was not me. My high school girlfriend, Misty, had reached out to me, and she's a Beachbody coach, and she has always, even without asking if I wanted to be a part of anything, just always encouraged me. You know, your recipes look amazing. Your weight loss transformation is amazing. And this time she had encouraged me, and it's almost, you know how I always say, God puts people in your life and he puts things to happen for a reason. She reached out to me and just said, man, I have to tell you one more time, your transformation is amazing. You're doing a great job. I love your recipes. And then a couple days later, she came back and had said, oh, there is a wasp. Nasty. A couple days later, she had come back and had said, what are you doing to achieve this, and do you need any help? And I know that they have to sell this because it's, you know, like the essential oils thing. You sell it, you get money. It's her career. I get that. But she knows me from high school, and she's been following. And unless she thought, like I said, I think God knows that I'm struggling right now with this. I'm not only riding the struggle bus, I'm driving that dang struggle bus right now. And I have not put anything out there on Facebook saying that either. So I don't know if she follows me on Instagram or not, but she may have seen that a couple months ago that I had posted that. But she reached out to me and asked if there was anything she could do to help, and if I was interested in joining one of her challenges. And I thought about it, and I talked to Brett about it, because all of my bad habits, he picked up as well, and vice versa, because we were busy making memories. And I had asked him, and I said, okay, the workouts are 30 minutes a day. We all can spare 30 minutes a day, right? And I'm not plugging in Beachbody here at all, but they came out with this new one called Country Heat, and it's like country line dancing, like souped up country line dancing. And I thought, well, this is something that we can do, even as a family. Gosh, how fun would that be, just to, you know, have a dance party. Marissa and I used to do that years ago when she was a little girl. We always had so much fun. So I thought, okay, it's getting really sunny here, so I have to like cut this off soon. But okay, I will give it a try. Now, I need to preface by saying this. I did not buy the package that comes with the shakes. I know I haven't told everybody, so I'm going to put this out there now. But I was recently told by my doctor that I have a prolonged QT interval, which is the electrical system of my heart from the Q to the T, which is where your heart fills up with blood again to get ready to do its next pump on the T. It doesn't, I'm right on the high end of that interval. Not anything to be alarmed about, not anything to be medicated over. A lot of it could be stress related. A lot of it could have been by certain antibiotics from the amoxicillin family, or you know, Z-Paks have always been my go-to, and I think that makes that interval worse. And not only worse, but it makes it sometimes even show up. It's something I could have been born with and have never known about. It's something that could be brought on or made worse by certain antidepressants, and the one that I was on is one of the ones, it was Effexor, is one of the ones that causes that. So there was a lot of things there, and they found that out through an ECG that my doctor had done back when I was having panic attacks and anxiety, because panic attacks mimic the symptoms of a heart attack. And I explain more about what I was feeling and the panic attack symptoms in my blog. And I know a lot of people have reached out to me after reading that post saying thank you, because that has helped them so much now that they know what other people in their family are suffering through and what that feels like, because sometimes you just cannot put it in words. And I wrote that blog while I was in the middle of a panic attack, and I thought maybe it would calm me down by writing that. So I was writing what I was feeling as it was happening. So it was real time. And my doctor had done, when I had told him, it just felt sometimes like I was having a heart attack. The pain in my chest area, my arms going numb, the dizziness, can't breathe. And I said, I felt like it's having a heart attack. Well, because of the symptoms and because they don't want to get sued, he went ahead and did an ECG, and on the echo it showed that prolonged QT interval. And my doctor had said it's a minor thing. Several people suffer from this and don't even know it. And medications make it worse. And, you know, so good news to report, the medication that he had put me on for the depression then, after the prolonged QT interval, did not make that QT interval worse unless it was combined with another medication that could. So since that was the only medication I was on, I was fine. I'm happy to report that I'm no longer taking the antidepressants. And I haven't for about 2 months, and I feel really good. Not to say that I'm never going to have to be on it again, but the less I have to be on it, the better I am. So that being said, because of that prolonged QT interval, and I read some of the ingredients in the Beachbody shakes, there are clean things in those shakes, but there are a few ingredients and herbs in there that I wasn't too crazy about, because I know how potent they are. and I didn't want anything to compromise or make this QT interval worse. So I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm going to do the best I can. Ashwagandha is an herb. That thing is really, really potent, and I was worried that it would compromise what I've got going on. And until I get another ECG in November, just to check to make sure that that interval hasn't gotten any bigger, I need to make sure that I just stay away from that kind of stuff. So I won't be taking the shakes. It does come with a meal plan. It's a clean eating meal plan. Whether I follow it or not, I'm not sure. Not to a T. I probably will use the containers only because I need to get back to portion control. And because that's my biggest downfall, is the portion control. My body does not have the off switch that everybody else's does. So it doesn't say, okay, you've already eaten, you know, a half a cup of brown rice, let's leave it at that. No, my body says, hey, you don't want to be eating brown rice for the rest of the week, so go and polish off what's in that thing so you don't have to store it. That's what my body says. I know it's screwed up, but it is what it is. And I'm going to be doing the workout. I was not that excited about it when I ordered it, I'll be honest with you. I was like, oh, good night, Irene. What am I going to be doing with this? When am I going to have time to do this? We don't even have a DVD player. Okay, like I had every excuse under the sun. I can pop it into my laptop and move that thing around with me. It just looks fun. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, like how many memories can I make from that, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing. I just got a notification from FedEx that it shipped today, and it should be here by the end of the week. Misty's class starts on the 15th. Not class, but like challenge group starts on the 15th. So I'm interested in making new friends, getting new inspiration and motivation from them, reconnecting with high school friends. You know, like I said, I think God just puts people in your life when you need them, even if you don't think you do. And I think this was one of them. I have high hopes for it. Hey, listen, it's a money back guarantee. You don't lose any weight in 30 days, you send it back, you get a full refund. I have nothing to lose by doing this. So, besides learn a couple new dance moves that I'm never going to use again, or, you know, get some activity points, burn off some calories, and get a crap ton of laughs, because you know we're going to be falling over ourselves. But that's okay with me. So it's getting super sunny here, and I don't even know if you can even still see me anymore because there's a glare. But I just wanted to let you know where I was at. I'm going to come back with a meal plan of our first week on Beachbody, and then I'll come back with the results after the first week. So I'm interested in taking this journey with you for 30 days and to see what you think about it, or what I think about it, because, you know, whatever. But how I feel at the end of it, I just need to get right back. Listen, the holidays are around the corner, right? And I don't know about you, but in our house, we like bake like crazy. We eat like crazy. I mean, Thanksgiving is like food for 50 here, and there's only maybe 8 or 10 of us every year. So, you know, that might change this year too. But we need to be more mindful, and we need to take care of our earthly vessel while we still have it here. We need to make memories, and a lot of those memories happen when you're off of the couch and you're actually engaging and doing things. And I've learned that, and it took me 10 years to learn that. But I'm doing it, and it's slow moving. Don't get me wrong, it's slow moving, but I'm doing it. And I just wanted to check in. I hope you all are doing great, and I will see you later. Bye, friends.